When a woman has had many relationships, she might start acting differently. If you're thinking about dating her seriously or being with someone for a long time, it's important to know if she is the right person for you. When a man dates several women, he is often seen as more interesting, as if he has more value. But when a woman has had many partners, people may think she's not as good for a serious relationship. If you want to know the 7 signs that show when a woman has had many boyfriends, stay with us until the end of the video. Additionally, you'll understand why this could be bad for a long-lasting relationship. Stick around until the last sign, because the last one will surprise you. Sign 7. Keeping emotional distance. When a woman tries not to get too close to someone, it could mean she's had many relationships before. This happens because sometimes she avoids emotional involvement to prevent getting hurt. If she has been hurt in the past, she may have created a shield to avoid suffering again, and that's why she keeps relationships more distant, not allowing herself to go too deep. This can make it difficult to create a genuine connection, which is very important for a lasting relationship. When there aren't deep conversations, it's hard to solve problems, understand what the other needs or feels, and this can lead to distrust or frustration. In the end, the relationship can become empty, without that growth that every relationship needs. For a relationship to be strong, emotional closeness is very important. Sign 6. Comparisons with past relationships. If your partner keeps comparing you to her exes, this could indicate that she's had many relationships in the past. These comparisons are harmful because they make you feel insecure, as if you're never good enough. This can even create anger and discomfort, as it feels like you're always being compared to something that happened before. When this happens, it becomes harder to make the current relationship grow in a real way without constantly looking at what happened before. For a lasting relationship, it's important that both of you focus on what you have together now, without thinking about the past. These comparisons can hurt the self-esteem of the person who is with her and weaken the relationship, preventing it from becoming something solid and deep. Sign 5. Disinterest in health. If a woman avoids talking about health, it could be a sign that she's had several relationships in the past. Sometimes, she might be trying to hide things about what happened before or even what's happening now. Not wanting to talk about something as important as health can make her partner suspicious or even worried, because health is an essential foundation for a healthy and secure relationship. When there's no open conversation about this, feelings of insecurity and distrust can arise, which is not good for a long-term relationship. Additionally, not talking about health can create confusion or even problems between the couple. For the relationship to be strong and lasting, honest communication about all aspects of life, including health, is essential. Speaking openly about this strengthens trust and ensures the well-being of both. Sign 4. Confusing or inconsistent stories. If your partner tells vague stories or ones that don't match others she has already shared, it could be a sign that she's had many relationships. Sometimes, she might be trying to hide something important about the past, which creates uncertainty. When her accounts don't make sense, you may begin to doubt her sincerity and intentions, which makes it difficult to build trust. Without trust, it's hard to create a solid foundation for the relationship. If you notice that her stories are always contradictory, you might start to wonder what else she's hiding, which increases distrust and doubt. For a relationship to work and last, it's very important that both partners are honest about what happened in the past. Without clarity, it's harder to build something real and stable, and this can lead to fights and disappointments. Sign 3. Overemphasis on physical appearance. If your partner is always overly concerned with her appearance and the appearance of others, it could be a sign that she's had many relationships in the past. This behavior might show that she came to value looks a lot, maybe because, in her past relationships, people focus more on that than on other important aspects. When someone focuses too much on appearance, they forget deeper things like emotional connection and personality. This can affect a long-term relationship because it makes you feel constantly compared or judged, creating insecurity and pressure. Moreover, this focus on appearance might show that she's not interested in building a relationship based on stronger things like trust and respect. For a healthy relationship, it's important for both partners to value what really matters: trust, communication, and mutual support, not just appearance. Sign 2. Changing priorities that exclude the partner. When a woman starts changing her priorities and puts her partner second, this could be a sign that she's had many relationships in the past. This behavior might indicate that she's never learned to integrate her life with her current partners, because she might be used to having partners who come and go quickly, without creating deep bonds. This can affect the long-term relationship because it makes the partner feel neglected and undervalued, as if is not important in her decisions. If you notice that you're always being left aside, without a place in her priorities, you might start to wonder where you fit into her life, which creates an environment of insecurity and distrust. This behavior of putting the partner second and not having a true commitment can prevent the relationship from growing and solidifying. When one partner can't establish joint priorities or even include the other in their choices, the relationship loses the support and unity needed to thrive. For a relationship to be solid and lasting, it's essential that both partners consider each other in their decisions and plans, creating an environment of partnership and mutual respect. Without this commitment, the relationship tends to become fragmented, unsatisfactory, and even empty, making it harder to build a genuine and lasting bond. Sign 1. Unrestricted physical closeness. This is the clearest and most revealing sign. When a woman shows excessive comfort with physical closeness right at the beginning of the relationship, it could indicate that she's had many partners in the past. This behavior suggests that she has gotten used to being physically close to someone without necessarily having a deep emotional commitment. This can be problematic for a long-term relationship because it might make you question whether what you're experiencing is really something special or just another repetition of old experiences. Furthermore, this lack of boundaries may show that she doesn't have much respect for personal and emotional limits, which can weaken the building of a more genuine and deeper connection. For a relationship to truly last and be satisfying, physical closeness must be built on a foundation of trust, respect, and a true emotional commitment, not just on the comfort of the moment. Without this solid base, the relationship risks becoming just a superficial experience and never reaching the emotional potential it could have. For the bond to be strong and genuine, physical closeness should be accompanied by mutual respect and real emotional connection. Pay attention to signs that might indicate future challenges in a relationship. Remember that a lasting and healthy bond is built on trust, mutual support, and respect for each other's limits and experiences. If you enjoyed this content and want to see more tips and reflections like these, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you help me continue bringing content that truly adds value to your relationship and helps you build something even stronger and more genuine.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.